front porch sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Could play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beach's sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't it a big crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute. Yeah.
So I thought I'd quickly show you my outfit of the day. I pretty much almost always live in jeans and a t-shirt. These are Levi's style 310 in size 22 and they fit me really well. I am 5'9.5" and about 300 plus pounds. So I am a very large woman, and yeah, the size 22 fits me well because I'm relatively proportionally sized, so yay for that. But this is a t-shirt from my local yarn shop in DC, Fiberspace. Yay, Fiberspace, check them out. It's Fibre space, and it says, "Come the apocalypse, I will have clothing," because I'm a knitter. So I really love this t-shirt and love the jeans. The sandals are Vionic that I got from QVC a few years ago. And okay, there we go. This is not a full shot. So yes, jeans, t-shirt, shoes. Here, let me zoom in on the t-shirt. If you remember the huge haul that I did late 2020, I showed you this room which had been my bedroom with my sister when I was a kid, and it got rearranged for yesterday because yesterday my parents got a Peloton bike. I am looking forward to trying this out and we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to wear the shoes because I don't have a pair of shoes, but my dad's shoes are the size that I would wear, but I'm not going to be the first one to wear them because they're his shoes. I will just try it out using my regular gym shoes, probably on Saturday or Sunday, and see how that feels because I will be here until the end of July, so I have use of this very lovely exercise bike. And the room was rearranged basically so that it could be an exercise studio, so there's space here for yoga, there's the bike. That is probably the extent of the exercise that will be happening here. This is a slipper sofa that my mom has for when the grandkids sleep over, and that is it for the updates to the room. One other thing that I want to get done this weekend, if possible, fingers crossed, is to get one of my brothers who live near my parents to do my undercut. I don't know how well you can see it here because the tail, but it is getting long. Last time it was done, there we go, maybe a little better angle, was back in January, so I'm getting the feeling of like, here, let me take a scissors and cut it myself. So that needs to get shaved off this weekend, if at all possible.
Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beach's sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. front porch sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Put your rose-colored glasses on.
This is one of my usual breakfasts with toasted Hawaiian rolls, Merck's sharp cheddar cheese spread on the top, and chicken salad from our local independent grocery store. I'm just addicted to this, and it's a great hit of protein in the morning, along with my usual grapefruit juice, which I'm just addicted to grapefruit juice. So it's just a thing. So this is it, and I am really going to enjoy it. The other breakfast that I usually have is a bowl of Frosted Flakes. So this is a little bit better of a protein hit than Frosted Flakes, but either way, it's all tasty as heck. Thought I'd show you my work from home setup. I have been lately working from the dining room table, so I've got lovely flowers, but I also have birds right outside with bird feeders and a few other things, so I get some like changing scenery. But I have my work planner sits right next to me with all the pens, so I both track what the course of my day is with meetings and tasks that I need to do, and then I also have note pages in it so I can keep track of production work that I do for work. And then I have my work laptop with my Razer Kraken Kitty headphones. I have a meeting today, so I will be using these. I usually only use these for meetings. And then I have my MacBook off to the side so that when I'm not in meetings and am doing production work, I can listen to YouTube videos and watch them out of the corner of my eye.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running into better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running into better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times. Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running into better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running into better times, to 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 better times. I look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me nothing can stop me in the night. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night. Like I am leaving all the bad stuff. Go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 throw my emotions out. Go, 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 running to better times. To better times, to better times. To better times, to better times. To better times, to better times, to better times.
Making up a daybed can be one of the most annoying things on this planet. So it's now time for my lunch break, and I'm making a sandwich with a sandwich thin and toasting that up, and then I'm gonna put Boursin cheese as the topping. I adore Boursin. If you're not familiar with it, you absolutely need to check it out. It's Gournay cheese, and this is the original flavor with garlic and herbs. And so I just spread that across the top, and then I put yellow mustard on the bottom, which you'll see in a second. And I like toasting it because it helps warm up the Boursin as well as just gives the bread a little bit of a crunch. And then I add the carving board ham. I particularly prefer carving board because it's a thicker cut and it's just honestly tastier to me. And then I get my greens with the baby spinach, and it's just perfect. And after I finished up with lunch, I decided to go ahead and empty the dishwasher since no one had gotten to it before they left for the trip, which is perfectly fine because I can do chores. And so my parents have a Mila is how my mom pronounces it, and I guess that's how the company pronounces it. I keep getting stuck wanting to pronounce it Miele because it looks like an Italian name, and I took Italian in college, and I'm also doing Italian with my Duolingo to keep it brushed up. So anyway, my parents had the kitchen renovated about, oh, I don't know how many years ago at this point. And this is all custom cabinetry that they had done. And I really love the way that the kitchen is now. I remember it when we first moved in 40 years ago, and it was, it was 1970s total. So, and as you can see, they've got a Lazy Susan corner cabinet, and it works well.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along.
Hey, so it's about 5 p.m. my time, and I am done with the workday, which was a thankfully fairly quiet workday. Pretty much just worked on production work and was able to get done everything that I wanted to get done, which is good. It's also been kind of unusual in that with my parents and my sister gone for almost a week to be with a family member who's having some medical issues, I am alone in the house for an extended period of time for the first time since I came home back in Thanksgiving. And I haven't been this alone in, what, 5 months now? So it's just kind of like getting used to that again after spending the last 9 years living by myself. So yeah, it's been, no, 10 years. 10 years? 9 years. 9 years. And I just getting used to this again, and admittedly it's not for very long, but I am actually about to head over to my brother and sister-in-law's to have dinner with them, and I am looking forward to it. So that's nice in that it's like when I want to be around people, I can be around people, whereas back home in DC, I pretty much would just stand by myself the entire time. And so it's good, but still trying to get used to it. Normally on Wednesdays, I would have a therapy appointment right now, but my therapist had to cancel our appointment today. And so I am going to do dinner with my brother and sister-in-law a little earlier than planned, which is good. And I'm going to run a few errands, and then I will be back here to work on some planning stuff. And so I will be back in a moment when you're watching this to do that. So stick around for the planning. So it's 9:45. I was at my one brother's a lot longer than I had planned on because they had something for me to deliver to my other brother who lives in the area, and my other brother and his family were out doing something, and so I had to wait until they were home to make the delivery, and then I was over at their house for a little while. So it's now time for me to do my end of day planning, and what I do with this is basically go through my MäksēLife. In the last couple of weeks, what I've been doing for the weekly plan, instead of the full-on creative memory planning, because I just haven't been in the right headspace on Sundays to do the full-out like stickers and everything, I've been doing what I'm calling my done planner, which is at the end of approximately every day, preferably every day, but every other day if need be. I will go through and note down what I did in the course of the day and then highlight it with my mild liners according to the areas of life for the MäksēLife planner. It's a quick overview, it's nice and colorful, but it also gives me an idea as to, am I feeling out of balance? If so, why? Am I not doing enough of one area of life, or am I doing too much of another area of life? So it's not necessarily that it has to be fully in balance, but if I am feeling out of balance, I can look at this and get a quick overview over, okay, this is what I was doing. How do I need to adjust, and do I need to adjust? I enjoy it and it's working for me. So I'm just gonna fill out today's done planner, and then I'm going to do a quick check-in with my financial planner. And this is really, it's just an Erin Condren notebook that I've turned into my financial planner, where it's basically it's a spending tracker. And then what I've started doing is also doing a daily tally of how much I'm spending each day and then what the total is for the month, because this is a way for me to try to get the sense of, am I spending more than I'm making in a month, or am I spending less? Where am I at with that? So this is how I decided to do it, and really it is just 2 columns: date, daily total, D total, and a running total, R total. And I just do 1 through 30, and this only has 28, which is why 2 columns. So yeah, so if you are having trouble getting a sense of how much you're spending in a month compared to what your income is, do something like this, as simple as this. And then I'll have an idea at the end of the month what that is, what my spending is compared to my income. And it's fairly simple, but it's working for me right now. And it's also making me more mindful of what my spending is by having a running total. I'm a few days behind in doing this, which is why it's something I do try to do every day, but the last couple of days have been a bit busy and I crashed at night, so I didn't get around to doing it, but I'm going to do it tonight and get myself all in order. And then I'm heading to bed once I do that. So I'm going to watch a little YouTube, probably the replay of today's Plan with Lakin live, and enjoy myself. So I hope you have enjoyed this day in the life vlog. If you would like to see more of these, please let me know. I am trying to be very conscious of my family's privacy, which is why I'm doing this today, since the rest of my family who are living with me are all gone and out of the house. And so it's really easy for me to do something like this on a day like today. But I will happily try to work around the schedules of everyone to do these again in the future if you enjoy them. So if you do enjoy them, please hit that thumbs up for the like, and if you don't like it, go ahead and hit the thumbs down. If you have found anything in this video useful and enjoyable and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified about when future videos are available. I am so thankful for every one of you, and have a wonderful day. May all your dreams be Ruby dreams. Bye-bye.